This is Bargist. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to Bargist with your radio. This time around, it's not your radio besties because my partner in shenanigans, husband material is not available today because
I don't know say for
under the weather.
They speak English.
I'm sorry. My guy not here today because you don't want to spend the money in the bar. You don't want to spend the money. I don't want to chop the money. They drink all these things. So now I don't hold the body.
So now some daddy day
So
here.
right now I got my bro, here in the building.
Who's your
with me.
bro? Your bro is in
guy.
Yaba.
I got my guy here with me, ABA Kings, aka
Daddy.
What?
You know this.
Daddy.
This.
So we're gonna be, holding it down together here in the bar, and he's gonna be paying. Fine, he's my guest, but I'm not gonna use my money this.
Now me guys pay for this, but you invite me.
It concern you.
Hey,
you don't know. It's not yet. They say it should. Let's go Dutch.
This one.
But it's not Dutch. It's you that we pay.
This one carry weight. But no worry. No worry.
Guys, we have a lot of just in store for you all today. Just sit back, relax, and do not touch the dial.
Setbacks, they are not new to us. Nothing under the sun shakes us anymore. Years ago, we had to start all over again. It was tough, but we rebuilt every patch from scratch. We made progress for ourselves, coming back from the impossible
to build our own empires and inspire generations to progress. Our fathers never gave up, nor will we. We shall continue to make a resounding name for ourselves and those that come after us. Like our people say, Ife demma, Onyeze, Ike dinafage, Abu Onyeze, Ike wabodo, Udoziako, Adadiorama, Ijele, Ezege, Wane, Turu Golota, Life Continental Lager Beer for progress.
This is Bargist. Welcome back, guys. It's still Bargist, brought to you by Upfront and Personal. Don't forget, right. I said my name is Jasmine Roberts, and I have a guest in the studio with me. His name is Daddy. Okay. And like I said, my guy is not in the studio today, so just don't act like, I did not tell you at the beginning stage. Anyway, I'm sure you guys saw everything that was buzzing and happening on Twitter and, and on television yesterday, where the Headies Award
went down.
The Headies Awards went down in Atlanta in the United States of America. It's Atlanta, stop it. So now they all you understand? They're not normally Headies day for Nigeria they do now Nigerian show, Nigerian award show, you understand? But they can't carry and go the Obodo Ibo. You get me? It was hosted by Osas and
Anderson.
I'm sure you guys might know him in Blackish, Grownish and all that. Yes, Anthony Anderson. And this sparked a lot of reactions. And I'm just gonna ask my guest what he thinks about, first of all, this Headies Awards, which is meant to be a Nigerian award, being held in the United States of America. That's the first question.
Basically, everybody they entitled to their own opinion and their own feeling about this,
and in these badges you can say it as it is. You feel scatter table, I go hold am.
This kind, especially the fact say Headies now will be Nigerian award, where we now don't they attend for Nigeria here for like 14 years. They can't decide say they won't carry go but they don't carry go US Atlanta to do them. And at first me I know like me personally I be first the few summer say why they go do this kind of things. We don't they talk say we our African culture we won't maintain them and all these kinds of things. But having listened to a lot of opinions, and I be person will be say I did very open-minded.
Yes,
I did try to understand the reason why person they do something because me for one believe say the costs to pull off the award for Nigeria, go expensive, reach waiting they go use to pull them off for like US Atlanta. And being that a lot of people now where I watch for the interview when they talk say say comedians now if they do their show they go like say for instance AY Live they go do Lagos, they go do Abuja, they go come carry and go US. Same thing with music artists.
But AY Life is
same thing with like music artists. If they do show now, imagine say they do concerts. They go do concert for Lagos, for Abuja, for Port Harcourt, for Delta. They will come say they won't feed their international audience to make them understand wetin dey happen as in their brand. They don't believe say they no fit restrict their brand to just the four walls of the country. So people come they talk say this platform, this avenue, and the platform to celebrate our Nigerian artists. And the way it be now, our Nigerian artists now don't be like the greatest exports in Africa. No be just our music now like the greatest exports, and no be just Nigeria. They celebrate us. They celebrate us on global platforms in the US, in the UK. Even in Asia and Australia, you understand. So if they decide say they want make the award also be global platform to recognize to the stand head to head with other global award platform. I mean, then again, avenue day for trial and error. Do you understand?
But do you also want to agree that, for instance, Grammys, they don't do like 63.
Yes, 63
edition,
thereabouts.
You understand? And not once did they carry it outside America. They shuffle it within this state, that state, but still within America because that is an American award. Same thing with Oscars. So you cannot carry a Nigerian award show, not just a show. If it's a case where it's just a musical concert, that's different. Or a comedy show, or a film festival, that's different. But when it comes to an award where you're actually awarding those in Nigeria and in Africa as well, I see you can maybe take it to another.
You know the thing, just me. In fact, this opinion where you get now, like basically the opinion where a lot of Nigerian music consumers actually get.
Because I the normal thing not supposed get.
No be lie. But I did like make people they very open-minded because I was of this opinion. I no go lie, I did like always talk truth. Because as at last year, when I hear because I was privy to know that the Headies was not going to hold in Nigeria since like last year. And that's because of relationship with some of us get with industry people. And when I hear this thing, I feel like why which kind of nonsense be all this one again? You understand? Headies way people they still talk say for Nigeria, yes, they know they do well. Now can't want carry and go US. But I can't they discover from the different documentaries where they watch say Headies self, they're not born as Headies. It started as Hip Hop World Awards. Later, they can't change the brand.
But the hip hop was for Nigerian music.
Even the hip hop self not supposed to be just Nigerian music. Hip hop now is a genre of sound of music itself. Hip hop is not what we're really. Hip hop is not really what everybody is, or what we in general are enjoying as a global wave in the international space. Hip hop now just one genre of music, but they later evolved from hip hop to Headies. They change and say, okay, no be Hip Hop World Awards again. Now Headies is now an Afrobeat African Nigerian award. Before, for a Hip Hop World Award, they know they give South Africans or Ghanaians category, but now they don't get Best International Act. Later now they don't evolve. Say, okay, the Headies now not be just Nigerian award. Now we won't call them Global Afrobeat Award. When they make changes, not be everybody will go accept them at first. Not be everybody go buy into the change. But if you feel proof, say you get reason why they do this thing, eventually people would now gravitate towards your reason, which be my own take. Say, okay, well, as much as say we know accept them, eventually we go guys accept them. When Whiskey Talk say the drop made in Lagos, not be everybody first like the album, but later we can't accept them and say you don't they blow, you don't they.
I mean, makes sense, but like you said, everybody has a reason for doing whatever they are doing. But
exactly. That reason, if I say you know another reason.
Wait, but as me, I shall know. I mean, based on the interviews I've seen, this organizer guy, the head of the Headies team, he has countlessly, said the reason why he started Headies, the Headies Award, was to award Nigerians, like Nigerian artists who were not really getting the recognition they deserved outside of Nigeria. You understand? But it was actually from Headies that, let's be honest, they started, getting the recognition, like, and all that, So, I mean, that was it. But yeah, like you said, there's a reason for everything. Now, another person that has to tell us his reason for something. But before we jump into that, let's call you. What do you want to order? What do you want to order?
Another 2 bottles of life here.
Batman shall know that as they bring, if you reach one quick, shall know one. they capable. You understand?
Don't worry.
You they capable. I love it.
Shout out to the ones where they run things. Behind the scene, they know they see you. You they walk, you they try, you they make sure say everything good, they okay. So I live with you.
This is Bargist. Welcome back, guys. It's still Bargist. There's this former communication minister, Adebayo Shitu, who says in his interview with a certain television station, he said that he pretty much said. Okay, let me just play what he said so you guys can hear what he said.
But he said the record is there for him to speak for him in Anambra State.
Which record?
He left, a huge amount of money after leaving the
money he had invested
the corpus of the state.
The government money that he had invested in his private company. Is that what you are talking of? Could that be an advantage? I mean, if you talk of somebody leaving money, was he supposed to leave money? Is he a banker or is he a bank?
But
was the money for
isn't that showing some level of prudence, and transparency?
Look, going to government is about going to perform for the benefit of the people, not going to keep the people's money which he was,
Okay, so
this one shocked me. How a whole political post holder. Person will be leader.
Prominent man. And meant to be prominent.
I know say na former communication minister, but this one know the communicative sense.
I mean, not they ever shock me because in this part of the world, child, we get minister of information whenever they inform.
We know who they
inform. So no one.
Not be lie.
No one. Normal. So
how a political post holder would come on national TV? Go come national TV. They talk say why Peter Obi, when him be governor, go leave money for government account.
Say that a man who is managing public money should not have left the money as he's leaving the city. He should have carried the money and be going. Is he a banker?
Even if he won't make any statement as regards money issue, for a communication minister to come out and say, former communication minister, I beg your pardon, to come and say why person go leave money, that for me it shows the level of decayness in the kind of people that we choose as policymakers and political leaders. Because me, for one, I don't see anything wrong in say person. In fact, I don't feel say anybody where they rational, where they in normal sense go see anything wrong in say governor when they come out seat, they still see better money inside the account. So basically, this communication minister na one of the old politicians where we say we are now as Nigerians or the new Nigerians don't decide say we guys come out from office.
I mean, has used his own hand now to blow the breeze of the fowl.
Yes,
you
understand?
Because he now said that. I mean, this is him actually trying to say that means every other person,
every other governor
enters power and leaves, they always carry their best rights.
And now it's okay to do it.
Do you understand? And for you not to do it, for not to do that means you are a banker.
So
because he has to be a banker.
The statement he even made, that's the way dog say shame be banker. It's an offense to those in that industry.
In the banking industry.
In the banking industry.
Do you understand?
So why you go talk say he be banker? So if they talk say banker those sabi spend money.
Do you get? I actually hope he's probed, to be honest. I hope he's probed for that statement because you can't just speak loosely. Fine, there's freedom of speech, but freedom after speech is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you
former communication minister Adebayo Shitu, the thing where you talk
it not make sense.
It not gel.
It not make any sense.
It not follow. So now we don't know the kind of people will be say in 2023 we guys come out from office.
We guys use a sweeping broom to sweep them away. That big broom.
Yes, and even if rain they fall when we they sweep, we will use umbrella.
I'll use the mop to mop them away. You understand?
Plus the umbrella, plus the broom where we use sweep them.
Because I mean, at this point in our lives as Nigerians, we are done. We are tired. Be honest, we should be able to say we are tired and actually fight for what we know that we deserve. To be honest.
Thank you, Barman. Bring the bill.
I love it.
You know say this money day.
I love things like this.
You go like take away.
I always do take away. Now why there my guy fall sick?
Bring.
He's shaking body.
Hey.
You feel fall sick.
No
so
worry.
do it softly.
Husband material now my guy.
No
bring
problem.
the bill and bring more pepper soup.
I love it. With Unkobi too.
Cheers.
Oh my G, now you.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.